today. If you want to find out who it is, you got to tune back in. Hey. Hey, what's up, One Voice? This is your favorite black girl, E.Millz, right back at you again on this Good Friday. As you always know, you never know who is going to be at the table. What we asking all them all kind of crazy questions. I'm going to keep saying it and keep saying it. The reason why we decided to switch up the format of E.Millz The Crew because we only deal with independent artists, and we feel like you need to know that independent artists are very intellectual people. Did I just make up a new word? Intellect people, intellectual. So we have Dice Mob in the building, y'all. We also have another guest that's going to be joining in from us from Houston, but we have some technical difficulties. So don't be alarmed if someone just pops up on the screen, right? So if that happens, then I definitely will introduce that young man as well. So introduce yourself.
Hey man, it's your one and the only, the original KoCaine wearing SKO capital CAI in Kansas City, Missouri zone. You know, what's that Dice Mob? My brother from another mother, Mista. Right? Kansas City, born and raised.
All right, so we're just gonna dive right into this thing. As you always know, we always started off with what's going on in the world and try to pick the artist's brains and see what they think about what's going on in the world. So as you guys all know, that over in the Middle East and Afghanistan and all the things that's going on in the world over there, you know, getting all the Americans out and all the bombings. And then on top of that, not only do we have that going on, we also have the fact of Kanye West just losing his little freaking mind. And then another thing that we're going to talk about here is also, oh gosh, like people biting off of other people. Yes, E.Millz went there, y'all. I went there. We talking about it today, y'all. So we're just gonna dive right into it. So what is you guys' thoughts about with all the bombing and stuff that's going on overseas?
Man, when shit going in.
Yeah.
That's all I can say, man. I ain't really got too much to say about that, but that ain't nothing positive to really talk about. There ain't nothing really positive going on. It's been going on. It's gonna keep going on. It's how you dealing with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you kind of sound like me because I always say, like, listen, we have no business being over there, no way, because they've been fighting over there before Christ, after Christ. Right. We have no business being over there, you know what I'm saying, whatsoever, at all, whatsoever. So, so with all of that being said, do you think that, you know, because we're all pay taxes and so do you think that, you know, us not giving the right aid to New Orleans or Louisiana, do you think that we should be a little bit more proactive as us being taxpayers? Do you think the government, let me rephrase that, do you think the government needs to be a little bit more proactive?
Oh, of course the government needs to be a little bit more proactive. Government always needs to be more proactive. I mean, shit. How many times we gonna talk about the lacking and the slackery of, you know, what's going on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same token, we got to hold ourselves accountable too. You know
yeah, absolutely.
Because at a certain point, you know what I'm saying, you got to stop complaining and do something about
it. Yeah, we do. Is our guest coming in?
Give me 1 second.
Okay, well, we're just gonna keep rolling. I think he's gonna jump in, but we're gonna just keep rolling. So, listen, I think that because there's predominantly a lot of, let me go here. The views of E.Millz does not reflect One Voice Radio by all means necessary or anyone sitting at this table. So don't come in my inbox. Definitely don't come in theirs because you know what? I'll be sitting. There'll be times where I'll be bored and I'll just clap back in that moment. It may be a week from now, maybe you never know, but it will happen. So with that being said, I just feel like since there's a lot of poor people in New Orleans, especially with this hurricane, you know, that there's just, we're overlooked completely. Hey, we got, is he on? We on?
Football practice. What's good?
That's what it looked like. You on? You on here with us?
What's good, homie?
We can't without no sound. You will make the sound. We got, yeah, so we're gonna get the sound going here in a second, and then our other guest is gonna be popping on. So, okay, well, we're just gonna keep moving until we get the sound going with him. But he's definitely on with us. I'm excited. He's, you know, so as I tell people all the time, One Voice is just not in one place. We are all over the world. We're everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That we could possibly be. Do we got sound yet for him? Yep. You on? Yep. Can you hear us? Yep. Can you hear us?
Yes, man, I can hear y'all.
Oh, hey, welcome. Thank you for joining us. How are you?
I'm good.
It looked like where you coming from, football practice?
What?
I'm actually in the middle of practice. Coach gave me permission to step out to do an interview real quick.
Right on.
Okay, well,
Coach,
you know, tell Coach we said thank you. So why don't you introduce yourself to everybody over here at One Voice?
My name is KoCaine, a.k.a. CEO 8.
All right, and then tell everybody where you're located at.
I'm originally from South Carolina, but I'm based out of Glen right now.
Back, what up?
All right, that's what's up. So you're at football practice, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm not, oh, don't yes ma'am me. It's either Mills or nothing at all.
You from the South.
I know you from the South. That's why I'm correcting you. That's why I'm definitely correcting you. So, because we're gonna go ahead and jump into your interview because we know you're at practice and that is important. So, what grade are you in? Oh, well, look at you. You just look so young. I just gave you a compliment. Okay, so you play semi-pro football. Who you do it to on Wednesday then? Who'd you do it to on Wednesday since you play semi-pro? I hear you. So tell us a little bit about your music, how you got started, and what is one of your one of the top persons that you would love to work with?
Really, I got started with music since I was a kid. Like, I started out in the choir. So,
Church boy.
I was really big on. Yeah, I was a church boy. I started out as a church boy. I became a heathen later on.
But you know they say repent and you will be saved. Right, that's important. So so you started out as a young boy. So who is someone that you would want to work with?
Even though he's old as crap, I would still love to work with Bobby Brown. Just to bring him back in one more time. Like, Bobby Brown is my favorite all-time artist of all time. And to be able to work with either Bobby Brown or Chris Brown, I love it.
Yeah, that would be extremely dope. So from where you are at, who was someone that you would love to work with locally?
Locally, it would have to be either Combo Santana or Combo Santana or Chris Brown.
Okay. So what was?
Pretty dope. Like, they're guys out here that are local, but they're like, they really have a different sound, and like they're unapologetically them, and I love that about them.
Right, right. So let me introduce you to the guys that sit right next to me. This group right here is called Dice Mom, and they're a local hip hop artist group right here from where the headquarters of One Voice Radio is. So, one thing about One Voice, we're all about connecting independent artists with one another, and and all of that. Whatever it takes to get an independent artist heard, even if it's 2 people, 4 people, whatever it may be, we try our best to make sure that the independent artist is extremely heard, especially coming out of One Voice. So what is your method, and everybody can chime in on this question, really. So what is you guys' method from beginning to end? When you say, oh, you know what, I'm gonna go to the studio, and is it, I gotta smoke me a good blunt first, or I gotta, what is the method from beginning to end?
I mean, the fact that I don't write, like, every album I've done, I've never written, honestly. I've never been the type to write. So it's like, based upon the mood that I'm feeling, and I don't think on, like, if I'm in a good off mood, 9 times out of 10, I'm drinking. As soon as I get to the studio, I'm drinking. And whatever's on my heart, Lord, forgive me, but it's gonna get said tonight.
Yeah.
If I'm just on a professional creativity type feeling, I get together with my boy, I get my boy Steven right here, and we kind of just go through whatever, we go through the beat, so whichever one we feel the most, and I really speak to my spirit, and I speak to the pain that I'm feeling. That's really when I lock in, that beat takes me down memory lane. A lot of my songs are just like memory.
Right. Dice Mob.
You want to first? How you get out?
Yeah, come on, Mr. Notes. C Note.
Yeah.
Mr. C Note.
We kind of rehearse a little bit, go over the beat, then we write it out as we go, smoke, drink, what I'm saying, stuff like that.
Shit, pretty much. We just vibe out, man. Me personally, man, I'm type of cat. I listen to fucking instrumentals more than I even listen to like regular music. So I just be around the house doing my daily or out whipping and doing my thing and shit. I'm listening to beats all day. I'm just telling you shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So basically, however the beat catches you.
Yeah, pretty much. Just
yeah.
whatever mode
Yeah.
I'm in, just like my man said. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what's just gonna come out.
Yeah.
You know,
So
music,
they always say, and I just want you guys' opinion on this. They always say an artist makes the best music when they're going through something, horrible or in their darkest time. Do you agree with that? Do you agree?
Yeah.
With that? He like yes.
Hell yeah.
Why do you feel that way? Why? I mean, because I'm not. This is what's crazy. A lot of people assume that I'm an artist and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know what that, what that is. So why do you guys think that is like artists when they're in their darkest place, they put out the best music?
I mean, it's one thing to make music that people can dance to, groove to, but it's another thing to make music that people can feel. You know what I mean? You got to dig deep within yourself sometimes, man. And that's the good thing about music. That's like therapy. That's what it is with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We just do this music. It's like our therapy. You know what I mean? And you never know who's relating to you or what's going through the same thing that you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Your voice needs to be heard. There's somebody out there going through the same thing that you're going through. You know
Right.
It's one, like I said, it's one thing to make music.
This is Chain.
It's one thing to make music, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can bump, but it's another thing to make music people feel. We're trying to make music people feel.
Right. So let me ask you guys this question. So if there was, they always say like Aretha Franklin was the queen of soul, and you already said, Bobby Brown. So I guess it would be different. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you the same question. So which R&B singer just, they just speak to my soul. Every time they open up their mouth, I'm just like, I'm rocking with them. I feel it.
I'm going Chris Brown.
You want Chris Brown?
Every time he makes a heartbreak song, bro, it speaks volumes, because if you listen to what he's talking about, like, Chris Brown is one of the few artists that still has that ability to show you his vulnerability in the song, where he shows you, like, I'm not going to tell you I'm crying, but through this song, I'm going to make you cry the same tears that I cry.
Right. Right.
Or somebody like Janae Aiko. That's another one. Janae Aiko, she will make you cry. I don't care how tough you is. I don't care how much of a gangster you is. If you smoke a blunt and you get stuck, listening to Janae Aiko, you're gonna cry.
Yeah.
You gonna cry.
Who's you guys?
R&B.
R&B. You gotta be R&B.
Yeah, I go old school because my style is kind of like soulful, so I go with like, you know, old school, so like Al Green.
Hey, he went there. He went there.
So
Al Green.
And then like, it's a lot of artists, but I know he ain't good and everything, but R. Kelly, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes, he did, y'all. Yes, he did, y'all.
My style is kind of different. I got that soulful voice, and I try to do my thing. So that's what
And who you look like? You just like some Prince.
Prince?
You just look like you like would say Prince. But I, you know, who would you? I'm just messing with you. Just like, who would you say?
I'm probably like a Curtis Mayfield.
Oh, not turn off the lights.
No, Curtis Mayfield.
I don't know who sings "Turn Off the Lights."
That's Teddy P.
Pendergrass. Yeah,
That's
you see
Teddy
P. Teddy P said turn her. Hey, thank y'all. Hey, I want to give a shout out to some of our viewers who's lived in, who dies. Hey, Miss Erica. Dia Maya, you better show up and do your thing tonight. I'm definitely going to be in the building tonight. Miss Caprice. Hey, love. Thank you. That's our viewers from on the St. Louis side. So, yeah. So, hey, Dia Maya. Hey, I'm coming, boy. You better get on that stage and do your thing tonight. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. Even though it's not Apollo, I'm gonna get on there and boo. So you better do your thing. So let me ask you another question. So semi-pro, huh? Who you play for?
Oh, I'm sounding right.
I think your sound. I don't have your sound.
You sounding right.
You got me now?
Yeah, I got you now.
Yeah,
Gladiators.
see, I wear my prayer. Texas Gladiators, baby.
Okay, what position you play?
I play a few positions actually.
Which are?
I'm the starting cornerback, the second string safety, first string receiver, third string running back, fourth string QB, kick returner, punt returner.
You got all these positions.
All right, look,
Okay,
Lil
you
Dion.
got okay. So have you? So is your next level wanting to go pro? Is that what you want to do?
Do plan on using my highlights this year too, going to the combine for the NFL.
Yeah, I have a good friend. His name is Cam. That plays semi-pro down in Texas. I don't know. He's just I was introduced to him by Cam, and I've always just called him by Cam. So I don't know, but he plays semi-pro down in Texas too. Man, Texas don't play when it comes to football.
Oh no.
Wait a minute, Cam. I know you ain't talking about Big Swole Cam with the dreads.
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh, no.
I'll inbox you.
Yeah, we I done played against him. That boy big.
He seems. Yes, Cam. Cam's a big guy. Yes, he's a real good friend of mine.
I don't know what they said him, but I need some of that. Whatever they
Actually,
said
he's
him,
from
they need to give
here.
me some of that.
He's from here. He's from Kansas City, Missouri. Yeah. A lot of people are asleep. We got some dope talent out here, like the fella sitting next to me. Dice Mob. So I wanted to say He Mob. If anyone knows, He Mob is an old school group out of Kansas City who was signed by Chuck D's record label. So that's why I almost, got that messed up. 10 years, yes, they go. You know what I'm saying? They go way, way, way back, way back. So who would y'all consider one of y'all's all-time great artists?
All-time great.
All-time great in each genre. So we're gonna go hip hop, and then R&B and blues, because in whatever genre you know what I'm saying, you listen to. Because I had someone surprise me and was like, "Hey, I listen to country," and you would have never thought this brother listened to country.
Yeah.
Man, on hip hop, gotta be Tupac.
Yeah, you can never go wrong with Tupac.
That's far as the storytelling, but still living, E40.
You can't go wrong with E40. You just cannot go wrong with E40. You cannot go. Who would you say, Wayne?
Oh man, I grew up on shit like UGK.
Yeah, A-Ball, JG.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
Right,
See, mine's if I was a female MC, the person that I would want to do a collab with would be Scarface.
Scarface. Yeah.
Yes, that's who I would be, you know what I'm saying? Because I had an opportunity to just have a political, intellectual conversation, you know what I'm saying, with him before. And I was like, wow, whoa, like if I was to actually really have, you know, if I was an MC, that's who I would want to. Who would you like to collaborate with? Besides Bobby Brown, because you made it very clear.
Real quick.
Can you hear me? Are we froze?
No.
We just looking at it. So
No, he's froze. Yeah, he froze. He's froze. Yeah, he froze. He's definitely froze. Hey, so I think, do we got time to pay some bills? You know, lights and cameras and stuff don't run themselves. So we got to pay some bills around here. What bills are we paying today? What bills are we paying? Who am I paying? What bills are we paying today?
I paid my shit yesterday.
Oh, no, I gotta wait for Davey out. I don't know what bills we're paying this week.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready. 'Cause we got
Holy shit.
All right, y'all, welcome back. You know what? I like to see young black men doing something positive. Because our brother was out on the football field sweating and all kind of stuff. You know, I mean, he played all these different positions, like, you know what I'm saying? So we have a portion of the show where we have, you know, Tud's 2 minutes. Tud is not here this evening because he is getting ready for the pre-Labor Day weekend show that is taking place. And so that's why he's not here. So, but I'm still gonna ask the question. The questions are off the wall. You'd be so surprised what people ask.
Man, break.
You sure? You ready?
With it, man.
So, because they want our advice on how to deal with these crazy situations.
All right, it's gonna be fun.
You sure? You ready?
Come on with it.
Okay. Okay, so there was this young lady who was, you know, having intercourse with her significant other. Intercourse with her significant other. But during the midst of intercourse with her significant other, a condom came out of his butt cheeks. What? Should she address it or should she leave it alone?
Man, what you think, man? Come on, are you damn serious, man? What the hell you talking about? Should she address it? What would you? You know damn well.
Hey, listen, they were like, what would you tell her that what she was
doing? Ass cheek. Man, come on, man. Come on.
We gotta tell her about, like, does she, like, what does she do?
Are you into that kind of thing, ma'am? I mean, maybe y'all can talk it out, but the females that I know probably cuss you out. You gonna have an issue that night. Yeah, man. Hey, man, just keep it real with yourself. That's all I can say, man. Next question.
What would you say, Mr. J?
I'm telling you shit. Hey, as a nigga, what he like,
So some of our viewers, Miss Erica said, "What the hell, you?" Miss Erica said, "Address it." She also said, "Address it." So I'm like this. I would have addressed it right there in that moment. Like,
yeah.
What the what? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Once again, let me go here because we have, you know, the Alphabet community follows One Voice, really. So the views of E.Millz and the Crew does not reflect One Voice Radio. This was something that was asked up on us, a question that was asked. So we just, you know, we're not, there's no gay bashing or any of that type of thing, you know what I'm saying, taking place here right now. So, but me personally, I would address it and be like, look, if that's what you are, let's, you know what I'm saying, let's just be that, and no, we can't, you know what I'm saying, be together. I mean, so you're just like,
You would have to go to the queen, babe.
Oh, you go to
Yeah, you
so
doing too
telling
much,
her?
bro. First of all and foremost, you was just doing too much. I don't care who went and where at and you know, all of that. That's your business. But you doing too much, man. How you gonna go to your girl house and you got that hanging out your ass cheeks, man? That ain't right, man. What type of shit is you on, man? I don't care if you got a boyfriend. I bet you won't go to your boyfriend with another condom hanging out your ass cheeks.
I think
That's cheating.
What's cheating is cheating. That is cheating. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's with the same sex,
I ain't
opposite
gonna
sex.
get into
Cheating
that
is
other
cheating.
shit because you know
Cheating is cheating.
The
When at
opinions
the
of
end of the
KoCaine
day,
Wayne, you know what I'm saying, does
cheating
not
is
reflect
cheating.
One Voice Radio or Dice on Ice Entertainment.
Right.
But y'all know what I'm thinking.
But cheating is cheating. At the end of the day, cheating is cheating. But this is, I mean, this is my thing though. My opinion is this. Not only is he not keeping it real with himself,
At all.
you know what I'm saying? He's not keeping it real with the young lady, or he's not keeping it real with the individual who left him with the condom.
Or his butt cheeks.
So that's, you know, he's not keeping it real with nobody.
Some people out there are just some tramps.
They just, yeah.
They some
Yeah.
That is just slutty activity.
That's a
It is
slut.
That is
I don't know,
slutty
'cause-
activity. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. It is slutty activity.
I mean, like, I don't know. Okay, so let me flip the script. So what if you had intercourse with a chick and there was a condom
Oh, shit.
left behind? Answer the question.
Those are some serious
And those are some serious, I mean, like,
Hold on, where the camera
really?
at real quick?
Right there. You got a couple of them.
First of all, the opinions of KoCaine Wayne does not reflect One Voice Radio or Dice on Ice Entertainment as a whole.
So,
But if I come over your crib and we about to get down and a condom come up out of you, we do. The hell? Come on, man. Matter of fact, hey, can I go some?
yes.
The fuck? Nobody doing that dumb ass shit. Hell, I look like. Hey, you can try it if you want to. All right.
Mr. J, what he said?
Shit.
What he said?
Shit.
Oh, no.
Try it if you want to.
Miss Erica said, sounds like a trip to me.
Yeah, it sound like some real slutty activity.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. What is the nastiest thing that's happened to you? Has it?
No comment. Next question.
Mr. J, you not speaking
No
on
comment.
it?
Next question.
So,
When
okay.
don't hit my inbox.
No, you don't want nobody to get your inbox? You don't got
No,
no
I'm
names?
just playing. Don't hit my fucking inbox, man. I'm not fucking with y'all like that, man. I fucks with y'all, but don't be hitting my inbox asking crazy shit, man.
Well, you
Nah,
know,
for real.
because, like, don't be surprised if you start getting crazy, like,
Oh, I am. I already do sometimes.
you know what I'm
but,
saying?
you-
So,
Hey, y'all keep it to a minimum, man. I'm just trying to live. You know?
everybody trying to live.
You feel me?
Everybody is trying to
I cut
definitely
your
live.
ass out, though. I'm going to let you know ahead of time. So, go for what you know, though.
So what if, you know what I'm saying? Because my grandma used to say, if was a fifth, we all be drunk. So, so the verses was reversed, female condom or whatever. But what if, you know what I'm saying? Because if they say every man's fantasy is to have a threesome. Every man's fantasy. So what if that one of the fantasies is, y'all agree to go there, and one of them is a trans, and no one really knows that is that.
Nobody know.
Like, nobody would
What
know
you mean
because there
don't
are really
nobody
some
know?
trans people that, I'm not saying, like, I'm just,
The opinions of KoCaine Wayne do not reflect One Voice Radio or Dice on Ice Entertainment. The hell you think, man? Come on, man.
Erica is dying. She don't know what to
I mean, that, like,
That's still
Don't
happened
nobody.
to somebody
First of all,
before.
what did we just say earlier? Be honest with yourself
Right.
and be honest with other people.
Yeah.
All right. Now, it's one thing, if you tripping and whatever, you know what I'm saying. You get there with it. Hey, yeah, you did what you did. What you feel me? Hey, it's real.
Yeah.
It's mine.
Right.
But that shit, no, you better, hey man, y'all better start telling people about that shit, man. 'Cause shit can be real out here, man. Hey, shit.
Yeah. It got real. It's gonna
She
get
can
real.
She can get real, man. You gotta be careful who you fuck with.
Speaking of real, I'm gonna go here for a second. Can I have the zoom in, please?
Nah, shit is going down. It's going down.
Speaking of real, so once again, the views of E.Millz and the crew and anyone sitting at this table does not reflect One Voice Radio by all means necessary, by any means necessary. But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this from the bottom of my heart. As CEO of One Voice Radio, I just want everyone to know that everything that we do is original around here, is authentic. And I just want to say we appreciate people who want to copy what we do. We take that as a form of flattery. And instead of doing that in the near future, just reach out to us and the events could be bigger and better. So with that being said, for individuals who do not have their own creative bone in their body, you have just received the Lot Lizard of the Ward a week. Shout out to you. See, I'm going to keep it professional and drop no names. So if anyone who's following the situation already knows what it is, and I'm speaking on it, but, you know, I'm a whole female. What you going to do? Come for me?
Let my
So,
go.
that's what it is. So, Lot Lizard of the Week award goes to all the individuals who cannot be authentic on their own. There we go.
I like
Yes.
how you did that. I like how you did that. It could be a big old mess right here.
Yes, it could be.
That was real professional.
It could be.
I like
I appreciate that.
it.
Erica's like 100. Quit being messy, Erica over there just laughing at 100 this and 100 that. Miss Erica Fridge. So listen.
Nice, man.
So every Monday at the Legends Comedy Club in Raytown here in Kansas City, Missouri, we have Kansas City Apollo, right? So Kansas City Apollo is something that takes place every Monday. Believe it or not, people actually boo, people actually cheer. There's actually cash prizes that is actually, you know what I'm saying, given at the end of the show. There's something that we just added in, is so whoever wins the cash prize will automatically come back and headline the following week. So that's, you know, so that is really, 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 really important that we start supporting local artists. Since we've been doing Kansas City Apollo, there's some people that I have came across that I probably would have never ever came across that was like super, super dope. You know, y'all hit the stage on on Monday. What was the chick in the green? Did y'all get to see her? Z, yeah, like her ass off.
Wow.
Man, you know what I'm saying? And just think about it, if we wasn't doing stuff like that, none of us would have never heard of her.
Yeah, we actually met her at a previous gig. Yeah.
Really? Like none of us. So, and that's another thing that I think is
shout out to Z,
super.
man.
Yeah, shout out to Z. So what is super important is that, you know, that we don't, not only is KC Apollo there to highlight artists, but it's also a stumping ground for artists to collab and to meet each other and to collaborate. So you'd be surprised of what, you know what I'm saying, takes place out of Kansas City Apollo. So fellas, tell me about what projects you have coming up and going on.
Right now, shout out to Miss Erica, you know what I'm saying? You know, first lady of the Dice Mob. Hey, she got Unapologetic. You know what I mean? That's already out right now. She's working on another project right for the therapy session.
Yep.
We got future projects we're working on. Raising Cain, my album is out right now. I'm about like 15 singles deep so far just this year. I'm about to drop another EP. You know, we working. About to go to
R&B album about to come out pretty soon.
most definitely.
Who you singing to?
This album's gonna be.
You answer my question. Who you singing to?
Whoever trying to listen, the main ladies, you feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, some funny cat things going on. But my thing is this. I'm bringing back R&B, full vocals, all that, no auto-tune. It's going to be straight vocals, you know what I'm saying? A lot of cats don't want to mention it, but they know, you know what I'm saying, what's up with the vocals I did back in the day. But, you know, the auto-tune is kind of mixing stuff up. I'm trying to bring real R&B back. That's what I'm doing on my album.
Yeah, man. I don't know what. You know, I'll be the first to say it. Like,
you
I don't
said
know
that.
what some of the music now that you hear, you be like, how did they? Why did they?
Yeah.
Who did that? Like that was just, you know, completely unnecessary.
Yeah,
So
we
let me ask you this question. So I don't know if you guys have been following the whole Tech Nine thing with him not like giving back to the city or him being a mainstream artist, and so what is you guys' thoughts on that? You don't have to be politically correct on
Hey
here.
man, check this out. I'm gonna say it like this, man. Don't no man on earth owe you nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody giving him no handouts. We got out here, got it at the motherfucking money. So when he got to where he needed to go, he's not obligated to come back and do shit. Because what do you with it, man? If he do fuck with you, that's cool. If he don't fuck with you, take the Jews that he give you, whether it be knowledge or anything, and roll with it, man. You know what I'm saying? The part of being independent is doing this shit on your own with no handout. So I'ma still salute motherfucking Tech. Already. That's the motherfucking big homie. You know what I mean? And shit. I'm not knocking no man for, you know what I'm saying, choosing who he wanna fuck with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's one thing that I've said here in the past 6 months. It's not lonely at the top. It's lonely getting there.
Straight up.
Because the bigger one voice has gotten, we all have lost relationships. We all have lost friends. We all have, endured a level of hate we couldn't even imagine. And the only thing that we're doing is trying to provide a platform for folks who normally wouldn't get it. And so with that being said, boo-boo, lot lizards. You know what I'm saying? Lot lizards, that's the only thing I can say. All lot lizards. So who's someone in the city who in the town that y'all would definitely love to work with? Besides Erica. That's my baby. You know what I'm saying? Everyone, that's my baby.
You already know. Oh man, that's a few cats, man. I don't even want to leave nobody out, man. So what I'm gonna go ahead.
Okay, let me tell you this: top 5. I'll give you 5.
I ain't gonna say no top 5.
Oh, okay.
Look, check this
I
out.
was trying to be nice.
I fuck with who fuck with me.
No, you gotta answer the question right. No.
No, I'm answering the question as real as I can.
You asking the question politically correct is what you're doing.
I'm answering as real as I can answer it, man. Cats that fuck with me, I appreciate you. Salute. Cats that know that I fuck with you, I ain't gotta say your name because you know who you are. And you know what I'm saying? If you want to work with me, holla at me, man. I don't mind.
So there is nobody in the
man.
city. You was like, you know what?
No, I'm not
I heard
gonna say
they
that.
8 bars, and I definitely would like to collab with
There's
that
a lot
person.
of people, but at the same token, I'm not gonna leave
Mr.
nobody
J,
out.
that's that light skinned boy stuff.
Ain't no light skinned boy stuff. That's real nigga shit. That's real nigga shit, man. Don't do that.
Don't with you, Jay. You know I'm just playing with you.
I'm gonna name a few people that I've been on or working with now.
No, not working with. Would like to work with.
Would like to work with.
Man, it's one that, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna keep it a secret.
I'm keep it
secret. Y'all just gonna have to listen to find out because we gonna work.
The main one I want to work with.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the best.
There's some other stuff going on, you know what I mean, with that situation, but that's the top one I want to work with. The Poppers, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Pop. Man.
You know, I've been wanting to work with him for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Then, Madeline. You know what I'm saying?
Madam. Shout out to Madam.
Female artists, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I wish I could throw bars because everybody be like, Mills, I can't believe you don't rap. Like, no, I really don't. Everybody just take one look at me, assume. I think it's my name. Is what it is. They just assume Mills and I rap.
E.Millz do sound like you just got stupid bars.
I do not.
You sound like you about to just go to the throne and kill some
No,
shit.
I'm not. I know. I tell people all the time if someone wants to write for me, you know what I'm saying, I would do it. But you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I've been saying it for longest. Matter of fact, me and Yanni K is supposed to you know what I'm saying, working on a project. So I'm excited about, you know what I'm saying, what that is. So what you talking about, Erica? Top 5, Wayne, come on with the list. Listen, she said, come on with the list, Wayne.
Everybody.
Come on with the list. All right, y'all. So we're down to the end of the show. So where can everybody find you guys' music, your social media, hashtags, all that good stuff?
Oh yeah, man. Go ahead and check me out, KoCaine Wayne, man. That's KoCaine. Y'all know how to spell Wayne, man. Stop playing. You know what I mean?
On Instagram, Mr. Dot Boy, you know what I'm saying? On Facebook, my government name, John Johnson, you know what I'm saying? But Mr. J all day, though, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. IG at Dice Mob, KoCaine Wayne, man. And we on all digital streaming, you know what I mean? You can just type my name in, KoCaine Wayne, I'm gonna be everywhere. You feel me? You go hear me, you go hear my
bro. Rock it out.
That's what's up. All right, y'all. So this your favorite black girl, E.Millz. But I wanted to. Oh, we got up the Apollo, right? We got it up. Are we gonna show it? We gonna show our new Apollo?
I don't have the footage.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Okay.
This is
Okay, so once again, make sure you guys come to Kansas City Apollo, the original Kansas City Apollo, every Monday nights at the Legend Comedy Club, 6151 Blue Ridge Boulevard, Raytown, Missouri. Brought to you by One Voice Radio and From the Bottom Entertainment, and of course, Legend Comedy Club. Shout out to Kevin. But I want to take this time to dedicate this particular show to my best friend, Quante Giles, who just lost her father today, Mr. Lee, who I've always had the biggest crush on my whole entire teenage years and even growing up to this day. I used to tease her all the time, like, let me have a lifetime story with your dad. So I did. I used to tease her, and to see my friend in so much pain and hurt, I dedicate this show to you, Mr. Lee. Maybe we can have our lifetime story in heaven. So this your favorite black girl, E.Millz. Good job, fellas.